Welcome to Football Madness. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this. Now let's go have some fun. Let's go. Back again to another week of Football Madness review and preview show. We are just coming back from the international break. We saw a lot of good football being played over the international break. It was nice. It was fun. But thank you. Cut it off. I'm done with it. I am done with international break. Thank you. It's gone. Now let's get back to club football. European club football. Let's get back to it. So now, you know what time it is? It's time to like. It's time to subscribe. So now, quickly, 2-3 seconds, run back there. Just go down there. Click, subscribe. Once you subscribe, once you like, once you share with your friend, we can get Football Madness to where we need it to go. The algorithm on YouTube is not going to do the work for you. We have to do the work ourselves. Like, subscribe. Take your time. Share it on your social media platform. Thank you. For those that have been doing it, thank you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. You guys know how we do this show. Get your food, get your drink. Sit down, relax. It's about to be some fun. If you are just joining us for the first time, you are welcome. You are going to have fun here. We have a good time over here. Welcome. Sit down, relax. Grab your food also. Grab your drink. It's going to be a long one. Let's have some fun. Let's go. So starting from the first game this weekend, we are going to be looking at is Southampton versus Manchester United. You see, Southampton is not a team that is going to pose any threat to Manchester United. Southampton is like a dog that barks but cannot bite. This should be a practice game for Manchester United. Manchester United need to go over to Southampton, pick up 3 points and walk out. Simple as that. There is nothing more to it. Southampton so far this season, they've lost their 3 games. They will pass and pass. They have the most passes in the Premier League. They will pass and pass. But the problem is they do not finish their chances. They cannot score. So Manchester United does not need to worry about any attack coming from Southampton. Manchester United need to take the fight to Southampton. We saw Manchester United 2 weeks ago against Liverpool. That was a flawless victory. United might as well did not show up in that game. But we need to fix that, Manchester United. You've lost to Brighton, you've lost to Liverpool back to back. So this is the week. It's time to fix your game. It's time to get back to winning. Pep Guardiola said it himself. Preseason is over. Now football season starts. Now this is the beginning of the season. So going into this game against Southampton, Manchester United, you need to start scoring goals. Rashford, we told you, come after international break, we are going to be benching you. We are not playing. If this is the game, this is a practice game for you. You need to score 6-0. Manchester United need to start 6-0 in this game. We saw him over the international break. He looks good for Netherlands. So start 6-0 and play Diallo. So Rashford, Zigzag, Diallo up front. Play Bruno behind them. Get Ugarte on the field. I do not want to hear all this. Oh, he need to get used to. No, get Ugarte on the field. Get this team going. It's sad to see Manchester United losing back to back, losing all these games. Like what happened to the Manchester United of old? Get back on the winning train, Manchester United, this week. So mistake that need to be corrected from the Liverpool game. We saw in the Liverpool game that the press resistant thing was not working. You say all these players are press resistant, but when Liverpool was pressuring Manchester United in the game at Old Trafford, they kept turning the ball over. So this game, we have to keep it simple. Do not hold on to possession. Do not try to dribble from the midfield all the way to the attack line. No, keep the passes moving. When you receive the ball from the defense, turn around, play the ball into the channel, make Rashford run, make Diallo run. Play the ball behind Southampton defender. Let your wingers do the job. That will be the key to victory. They have to run. You cannot have a game that players are looking tired, looking like they do not want to be there. No. Against Liverpool, Manchester United player look lost. It's like they've never seen Liverpool before. Like it was like night and day. So coming into this game against Southampton, let's make those corrections and let's fix this. The second game we are looking at this weekend is the game between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. And a slot, I knew you've been listening to me. I told you last 2 weeks. The game against Manchester United, the game Liverpool won 3-0, you have to start quick. You have to start with a lot of energy. You need to channel your inner club. And you did exactly that. The press, I saw the press. The energy, I saw the energy. The speed of play, I saw it all in that game. So now you need to transfer that energy to this Nottingham Forest. You need to keep your winning streak going. This Premier League season is going to be a marathon. It's going to be a long season. So now we need to we need to change some players. We need to give some players a rest. We are not benching them, we are resting them. Let Nunes start this game. Nunes did not go for international break. He has had 2 weeks in the practice ground with you. Let us see what he has learned. The same thing with Gakpo. Gakpo needs to start. You need to give these players playing time. We have in the Champions League game coming next week. So we need to give these players playing time. Rotate the squad. Those that are coming back from international break, it's okay. Let some of them rest and they can come in the second half. We need to take the team along. We cannot just take only first 11. Let's take the team as a unit along. So going forward into this game against Nottingham Forest, I want to see Nunes starting. I want to see Gakpo starting, and I want to see Salah starting. Start those 3 players in the front, and then in the second half, give Chiesa some minutes. He looks good in practice this week. Give him some minutes. Let's see what he can do. In the midfield, McAllister had a little bit of problem over there at Argentina. You can give him some rest too. You can rest him and give someone else some playing time. And then in the second half, you can bring him on. It's okay to rotate your team. This is the time where you start rotating your team coming from the international break. Nottingham Forest is a team that you cannot predict. I think their record is 1-1-1 so far. They've won 1, draw 1, lost. No. I don't think they've lost any game. They have they won 1, they drew 2. Yes, they've not lost any game. So they are unpredictable. You don't know what they are going to do. But I can tell you for sure one thing they are going to do is they are going to play those long passes to Wood up front. Yes, that is how they are going to attack. And in the second half, they are going to bring on Awoniyi to run in behind the defense. It is speed and energy. Their game is speed and energy. That is it. Van Dijk, Konate, you have to stay alert. Look for the area duel, win every area duel, head the ball back, because they will be they will literally be kicking a lot of long ball into the 18 box. That will be their game plan. So watch out for that. Gravenberch, I commend you for what you've been doing so far this season. You've been a delight to watch this season. So keep up that good work. I need you to play another 90 minutes in this game. You need to keep picking up game. You need to start gaining that experience in playing the DM, because we're going to need you this season. So I look forward to watching Gravenberch in the midfield this season. And going forward into the game, key to victory. Salah is going to be the key to victory again. Salah does what you will know. Salah is going to cook. Salah is going to be the key to victory, and I will need Nunes to score. Nunes to score. It has to happen. If Nunes does not score in this game, me and Nunes is going to have a conversation, and it's not going to be nice. So get this game in the bag and get it out of the way. The next game we have on our list now is Manchester City versus Brentford. The game between Manchester City versus Brentford is going to be an entertaining match. I feel like that's going to be a good match for if you are a neutral fan. Brentford have enough to keep the game going. They are not going to beat Manchester City, of course, but they are going to have enough to entertain us. That's what I'm saying. Wissa and Mbeumo, they've been cooking this season. Mbeumo has 3 goals. Wissa has 2 goals. They are cooking this season. Tony left them. Tony went to Saudi Arabia. The man got paid. I commend you, my brother. Get your money. Get your money, my brother. But now going into this game, Manchester City, we saw them last 2 weeks against West Ham. They look good against West Ham. Haaland already scored 7 goals this season. Oh my God. You see, what Haaland is doing this season, I will keep saying it and I will keep saying it. Haaland is going to break his own record from 2 seasons ago. Like, it's crazy to even think about. Just from 2 seasons ago, this man is going to break that record again. 7 goals in 3 games, 2 hat-tricks this season. Oh, man. Brentford, come close. Let me whisper into your ear so Manchester City does not hear me. The only way you stand a chance of getting a draw, not a win, a draw in this game is go get you 2 fire trucks, fill it with water. And just when you see Haaland walking in the game, just spray water on him. You need to get him away from the fire level to smoke level. Yeah, no smoke. Just quench the fire. Quench the fire. I'm telling you, spray him those water hose. Just spray him down with 2 tanks. That will give you a chance. Don't let Manchester City hear. No, don't let Manchester City hear this. Get 2 fire truck, fill it up with water and spray. Just spray him. Because right now that man is on fire. Like, he's literally on fire. You need to get him away from the fire level and bring him down to the smoke level. If you cannot do that, I'm sorry. Haaland is scoring another 3-piece. Another 3-piece is pending. Come next week, we'll be talking about 10 goals in 4 games. I'm telling you. And if you are playing fantasy, drop that captain on Haaland. Don't say I didn't try to help you. But it's going to be a good game to watch. I look forward to seeing that game. It's going to be a nice game. Brentford is a team that they will try to play, but eventually they will give in. They will just tap out. But that will be a good game to watch anyway. So I look forward to watching that. The next game we have now is Bournemouth versus Chelsea. Bournemouth versus Chelsea. Last 2 weeks, we saw Chelsea against Crystal Palace. The game ended in a 1-1 draw. But unfortunately for Chelsea, that is a game Chelsea should have won. Chelsea created so much chances in the first half, Madueke, Palmer, I did not forget those chances you guys missed. So going into this week, Palmer, you left England national team, you went back home, you faked injury. Don't worry, we know this stuff. We will not tell anybody, don't worry, we don't snitch over here. But you have to show up. It's time to ball. No excuses, no, just show up and ball. This game is going to be a difficult game for Chelsea because Chelsea is on the road. But I feel like Chelsea will have enough to beat them. Also, I think this is the game we are going to be seeing Sancho. Sancho signed for Chelsea, so we look forward to seeing Sancho this weekend. That will be interesting to see what he has for Chelsea. Mandem FC. Let's see what Mandem FC got to do. Let's go. Mandem FC, let's go. I can't wait to see them guys. That would be nice to watch. And then what else? Key to victory for Chelsea. Chelsea have to correct their mistake from last week. I tried to warn Enzo Maresca about his changing. Like, you cannot keep changing and changing. You have to pick a starting 11 and let the team build. Let those guys play 4 or 5 games in a row. Let them form a team. You cannot start the A today and start B tomorrow. I keep trying to tell you. Enzo Maresca, listen to me. I'm trying to save your job. I'm looking out for you. I do this for you. When you're out in the street of London with no job, don't call me. I will not pick up your call. Don't call me. Because I try to save your job in many occasions. I'm trying to save your job. Listen and listen carefully. Enzo Maresca, this is your final warning. This is your final warning. You have to listen to me. Stop changing. So on the right hand side, start with Neto. On the left hand side, start with Neto. On the right hand side, start with Madueke. Up front, play Jackson. Behind them, play Palmer. Give these guys 4 or 5 games in a row to build a team, to form that chemistry. Stop plugging and changing. If you want to change, I can tell you where to change. You see back in your defense, Fofana, you need to drop Fofana and let Tosin play. Play Tosin and Cole next to each other in the center back position. I have been giving you this warning, but you are not listening. When you are out in the street, don't call me. I try to warn you, don't call me. Remember that. Up front, you can play Jackson, since you did not sign any striker. And in the second half, we must see Sancho. Sancho must come in the second half and show us what he has. What does he have to offer? Let's see. You can also bring in your new shining toy in the second half. He can come in. Felix. Bring in Felix in the second half. Let Felix come in and do something in the second half. But this is the game to win. Chelsea need to get back to winning ways. It's going to be a long season. You have to start picking up 3 points. When you play a team like Bournemouth, when you play a team like Crystal Palace, pick up 3 points and stop dropping points. That is it for me. That's how you win the game. You need to keep your team consistent. Start Modric this week. Start Neto next week. Start this. No. We are not going to do that. We don't do that here. No. And for the big game, the last game, the London Derby, we have the game between Tottenham Hotspur going against Arsenal. Whew, this is the sweet one. This is going to be the nice one on Sunday. It's going to be a nice game to watch. Get your food, get your drink. This is going to be an entertaining one. From the international break, we saw Arsenal player picking up injury. We saw Calafiori and then we saw Odegaard. I think Odegaard should be out for about 2 to 3 weeks and Calafiori should probably be missing this weekend game. So it's going to be an interesting one. I feel like that with Rice being suspended, picking up a red card against Brighton. Brighton game was interesting. I felt like Arsenal had that game on lock till the red card. So that mistake needs to be corrected against Tottenham Hotspur. You cannot pick up any more red card, Arsenal. But having Rice out, Odegaard out, and Calafiori out, I feel like it gives Tottenham a balance now. Now Tottenham stand a chance in this game. The game is now balanced. Yeah, the game is now balanced now. It's now a balanced game. So I look forward to seeing Raheem Sterling. Let's see what he has. He can come in the second half, maybe sub out Martinelli in the second half and bring in Sterling. Sterling can be like a super sub in the second half. I look forward to watching that game. Key to victory for Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur this season has not been consistent. 1 minute they are winning, 1 minute they are losing. I think their record is 1-1-1 so far this season. They've won 1, drew 1, and then they lost 1. So going to this game, their key to victory in order to beat Arsenal is they have to capitalize on their chances. When you create chances against Arsenal, you have to take your chance. If you do not take your chance and Arsenal get comfortable in this game and the game going to the second half 0-0 and Arsenal has a chance in the second, Arsenal is going to make you pay for the chances you missed. That is it. Son, Solanke, and Kulusevski. This is the game to step up. Kulusevski has to start for Tottenham Hotspur. He has to. Angie, remember I tried to save your job too. Kulusevski has to start. He's going to create chances for you. Johnson, you on fraud watch. Madison, you on fraud watch. The Madison we saw last year versus the Madison we are seeing this year is two different Madison. Madison, you need to wake up, you need to get going. We need assists, we need goals. Get your season going. Don't you want to make it back to the England national team? You need to start giving us numbers. Football now is a numbers game, unfortunately. So for Arsenal, on the other hand, coming from the draw against Brighton last 2 weeks, Arsenal need to get going because Arsenal do not want that gap between Liverpool, Manchester City, and them. You need to keep up with the pace. Because this weekend, I still feel like Arsenal. This weekend, I feel like Man City is going to win, Liverpool is going to win, so Arsenal cannot drop points. If Arsenal drop points in this game, the gap will start looking like 4.5 points. We don't want to see that. You need to keep up with the rest. This is going to be a long season. Key to victory for Arsenal. Arsenal need to make sure that they hold Tottenham Hotspur, like contain them. This is the game that we are going to see. Saka is going to ball out. Saka is going to score. I feel like it's already 1-0 already because Saka is going to score. So the remaining of the game now is Tottenham going to try to catch up with Arsenal 1 goal, or is Arsenal going to win this game? But Saka is going to score in this game. I can feel it in this game. Saka is going to score. Going forward for Arsenal need to play Havertz in the 10th position since Odegaard is not available. You can drop Havertz in the 10th position, bring in Jesus, but no, I think Jesus is injured. Or you can move Trossard in the 10. You can play Trossard as the 9, and then you can play Martinelli on the left-hand side, play Saka on the right-hand side, and play Havertz behind them. And you can play Partey, and then you can play Jorginho. You have to make do of what you have. This is the time to rotate anyway. Think about it. You need to learn what your bench can give you. Think about it as a learning curve. Look at this game as a learning process. You need to learn what your bench can give you. When there is no Odegaard, when there's no right, what does your bench have to offer? This is how you win championship. Championship is won by rotation, by the players you have coming off your bench. What are they going to offer you this season? This is the test for you. So it will be a good game to watch. I look forward to watching this game. Thank you for staying with us. It's been nice. It's been fun. Please remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share your own opinion. Do not just watch and if you have an opinion, drop it in the comment section. We'll keep the conversation going and I'll be there with you. The conversation does not stop. We keep it going. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. It's been fun.